It is a really common thing to have a hard emotion and then feel upset about it. So let's say you're feeling anxiety and you hate feeling anxious. The next moment, you might be feeling anxious about being anxious or stressed about it. Another person might be feeling angry and then feel bad because they don't think they should be angry. This is a loop that is so common to get stuck in, where you have a feeling and then you have a feeling about your feeling. And today I'm going to show you exactly what's happening and a tool to interrupt it. And this is important because when you can interrupt it, you actually create more energy and space within yourself to respond to situations and even respond to how you're feeling in ways that keep you more grounded and clear and able to move forward in your day in a way that feels good to you. If you're new to this channel, hi, I'm Ashley Fisher. Welcome. So glad you're here. I am a feminine embodiment coach. I am the CEO and founder also of Ever You Coaching. My mission is to support women in leadership in preventing or healing stress, exhaustion, and burnout so that you can live and lead with the full power of who you are and enjoy your journey. So back to our topic for the day. That concept about the loop that we get stuck in with our emotions and reacting to them. Most people aren't taught that concept. We're not taught to notice that we're having a feeling about our feeling. And this is critical because what happens is humans have this unique ability to stop our feelings. And that doesn't mean that our feelings are actually stopped. It means we've blocked them. We've tuned them out, or put another way, our nervous system has learned that they're not safe and it whisks them away, sometimes before we're even conscious they're happening. But they're still active and vibrating and alive because they didn't get a chance to move through, which means there's all this energy being held back. So when you are having an emotional response to something, the trick is actually to learn to be okay with it. To realize that your body is working. The fact that you're feeling stressed or angry or any number of unpleasant, uncomfortable emotions is evidence that you're alive and your body's working. Because the truth is, if you're swung that way on the pendulum, you're also going to swing back to more regulated state and more toward, it's called your parasympathetic nervous system, more towards the space where you're able to engage and enjoy your life and be in community. So what drains your energy the most is not feeling the feelings you have. It's resisting your feelings and it's judging them. And that creates this whole swirl internally that can actually make it harder to be present to the situation that's actively happening, that you actually need your full presence for. So here's the tool that I'm going to give you today to help stop this feedback loop in its tracks. The trick is that you need to honor what you're feeling. Just pause. Can you name it? And then can you create some soothing around it? And by that I mean, you're teaching your body it's safe to feel your feelings because you don't want to wall them back anymore. You don't want to create a bigger backlog of energetic stuff that you then have to hold and put more energy into holding. So you honor it, say, I'm really angry right now. This situation has totally pissed me off. I hate that it's happening again. And of course I'm feeling that way. Of course I'm feeling that way. Who wouldn't? Right? Do you hear that? It's the difference between I'm feeling angry, oh, but I shouldn't. It's saying I'm feeling angry and that's okay. Because inside each one of us, it's your nervous system, but it can be easier to think about it as like a small child. There's a part of you that is feeling something deeply and just wants to be witnessed and acknowledged. And that alone can create a whole lot of soothing where before there just wasn't. There was just judgment about what was being experienced. So in that soothing, let's just do one more example. We did anger. Let's say you're feeling really sad about something that's going on. Let's say there's a situation at work and you have to lead a conversation, but you also have to keep some information confidential. And it's a really hard spot to be in. You might be feeling really sad to be in that spot. And that's something you can soothe around. You don't have to say, oh, I just have to tough this out. That's walling off your emotions, right? just take a moment before you enter that conversation. Say, I'm feeling really sad. Of course I'm feeling sad. I care a lot, and this is a hard thing. And it's really hard to talk to a group of people where I can't give full information, but I still need to be as transparent as I can be. This is really tricky, and it's okay that I'm feeling sad. And then, if you want to go even deeper, there are tools that can tap even more safety into your nervous system. One that I really love is called the emotional frequency technique, also more commonly known as tapping. Now, I can give you the basic concept, but then I will give you a company that I really love. I'm not an affiliate. I've just benefited so much from their work personally. So the concept is that there are certain touch points in your nervous system that you can be tapping on as you are self-soothing. I'm feeling so angry. And even though I'm feeling all this anger, I deeply love and completely accept myself, right? I'm feeling so angry. I hate that this is happening again. And what's happening right now, as you're saying it, is you're not bypassing your emotions anymore. You're being very present with them. You're letting them be expressed and heard. And then in the tapping, the process continues, and you're able to start saying other things too. But just for this moment, I'm going to give myself permission to let it be okay that I feel angry and to relax just a little bit more. I'm going to let it be okay that I'm angry and also just remind my body that I'm safe. And just like all the other situations I've been through, I trust myself to figure this out. And I know that all is well. And even though this is just a scenario that I have made up on the spot, like I feel my body calming in saying these words because you're soothing, you're honoring, you're letting it out, and you are returning to a state of trust. And that is what embodied leadership is. It's feeling what's inside you to the point that you can honor it, you keep things flowing, which gives you more energy and more capacity to show up with the fullness of your expression, your knowledge, everything that you know needs to happen. You can show up more fully for it. And even as things are sometimes challenging and hard, you can hold yourself through that a little bit differently. It's huge. It's transformational. That's what embodied leadership is. The company that I mentioned, they are the tapping solution. It's run by Nick and Jessica Ortner. They have this beautiful app that has a range of possible challenges you might be experiencing, and you can do guided tapping with them. And then you get the idea of it, and you can just like go to town and have your own scripts and your own things that you want to say, and just really support your nervous system and your embodiment journey in that way. So if you're a woman who feels everything deeply and you have wondered if something is wrong with you, nothing is wrong with you. We are built for connection and community, and we are built to feel deeply because our emotions are information. They're just energy in motion, and they guide us. So the work isn't to feel less. The work is to be present with exactly what is happening, knowing that you are not broken. There is nothing to fix. You are not too much or too sensitive. You're not too much of anything. You're just a person who's completely normal, having feelings about your feelings. And if this resonated with you, I would love it if you just dropped an "I feel it all" in the comments. Just let me know it landed. And if there's something that you would really love a video about, if you're having a challenge at work or at home and you would like some embodied guidance around that, I would love to support you in that and make something. So send those comments as well. And if you'd like to go deeper, you are very welcome to join me for an embodied leader strategy call. These are free 20-minute sessions where we can just talk about your life, what's happening, what's real, what feels hard, what do you want to be feeling, and we can talk about the path to get there. Thanks for joining me. I will see you in the next one.